Welcome back. In yesterday's episode, if you recognize that yourself is in the static, in the loops, in the not being able to tell the difference between your intuition and your fear, then today's practice is one that I want you to return to again and again long after this season ends. Because today we are going into practice listening. Not to me, not to anyone else, but to yourself, to the quiet signal underneath all the noise that has never actually gone anywhere. It's just been waiting for long enough for you to be still enough for it to finally be heard. So find somewhere comfortable, somewhere as quiet as you can. And you can do this lying down or sitting, whichever feels most settled for your body today. And with your eyes closed, if you feel comfortable to do so, take a breath in through your nose, slow and easy. And then a longer breath through your mouth, releasing any tension or anxiety. Again, in through your nose and let it out. And let that breath be the signal to your nervous system that we are safe enough to be still right now. We are safe enough to listen. And one more time, in and out. Feel your body settle. Feel the noise of the day begin to soften slightly at the edges. It doesn't have to disappear. It just needs to quieten enough for someone else, something else, to come through. You are here. You are present. You are safe enough to hear yourself. I want you to bring to mind a question that you have been carrying. Something that has been going round and round. A decision that has been sitting in your nervous system unresolved. Maybe for days, maybe for weeks, maybe for much longer. Hold it gently. Don't try to solve it. Just let it be present. And now I want you to notice, where do you feel that inside your body? Where does this unresolved question live? Is it in your chest? Your stomach? Your throat? Your shoulders? Just take a minute now to locate it, without judgment, without trying to fix it. We're just pinpointing where it is. And now I want you to ask your body, not your mind, one simple question. Underneath all the noise, what do I actually know about this? And then just listen. Don't reach for an answer. Don't analyze what comes. Just create space and notice what arises in the quiet. It might be a sensation, a slight opening or closing somewhere in your body, a word, an image, a feeling that doesn't have language yet. Whatever comes, let it be enough. Let it be information. Let it be the beginning of your signal coming back through. I want to offer you a simple tool for beginning to distinguish between your intuition and your anxiety. Anxiety lives in your upper body and your head. It feels tight, contracted, urgent, and very loud. It spirals upwards. It asks what if over and over again. It has a frantic-like quality, like there's something chasing you. Intuition, however, that lives in the lower body, in your belly, in your chest, your gut. It feels quieter, steadier, more grounded. It doesn't spiral. It simply knows. It has a quality of settling rather than chasing. And it tends to say the same thing consistently, even when you try to argue with it. So take a breath and ask your body, right now, in this moment, which one is present? Is there something chasing you in your upper body? Because that's anxiety, and you do not have to follow it. You just have to acknowledge it. I hear you. You are trying to keep me safe. I do not need to act on you. Okay? Or is there something steady and quiet in your lower body? Because that is your signal. That is your inner knowing. That is the part of you that has always known, even when the noise made it impossible to hear. Breathe into whichever one is present for you and just let it be there. Let it be acknowledged, heard, no longer buried. And now place one hand on your heart and one on your belly and repeat after me. My intuition has never left me. The signal of me is still here. I am safe enough now to begin hearing myself again. I trust the quiet knowing in my body. And again, my intuition has never left me. The signal of me is still here. I am safe enough now to begin hearing myself again. I trust the quiet knowing in my body. Take a breath all the way down into your belly, into the place where your knowing lives. Let it settle there. That is today's practice. And I want you to use that intuition versus anxiety tool every time you find yourself going into a loop, every time you reach for your phone to ask someone else before you've asked yourself, every time you feel the static rising. Pause, put your hands on your body, breathe, and ask, is this chasing me or is this settling? You don't have to act on what you find immediately. You just have to start listening again. Start making contact with your own signal again. Start treating your inner voice as something worth hearing. Because it is. It always has been. The signal of you never went away. It was just waiting for enough quiet to come through. And I'll meet you next Friday for episode 7. Until then, listen to yourself in the quiet moments, even once, even briefly, because you are worth hearing.